The stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around.
Hello everybody and welcome back once again to Let's Play Red Dead Redemption 2. In the last session, what happened? I'm trying to rack my brains. I played it on Sunday, it's now Wednesday, but I edited the video earlier on today. What did we do? We went to the O'Driscoll's hideout in company with Kieran. That's what happened, yes, and we got into a bit of a shootout. We found a shotgun and we managed to get back in one piece. Kieran saved our life, actually. So that's worth bearing in mind. Anyway, he's back here in camp as a member of our gang now. So off camera, I have done a couple of bits. I have been to the ledger and brought some extra provisions, hence our camp is now fully stocked for the time being. We may have to increase the stocks a little bit later. But whilst we were just chilling out, we were approached by Herr Strauss once again, who, if you'll check our map out here, insisted pretty much that we go and sort this problem out, which is getting this chappie here to pay back his debt. Now this chappie is the very same chappie that broke up the fight that we were in with the big guy in Valentine. So we can't do anything else now. We're locked into this. We didn't exactly agree to it, but he kind of just said, look, get cracking, and well, we've got to get cracking. So get cracking we shall. So we shall board our horse and proceed to our destination. There will be no distractions today. It's 5 in the evening. So we'll hopefully get there before it's dark. And then we shall proceed to see what we need to do. So if we look... Oh, well, first of all, we'll get on the horse.
Alright, boy.
Leave our camp.
That ain't right at all. Alright, simmer down.
Oh. They don't want me riding my horse in camp.
Oh!
Well, how am I supposed to get the thing out of here? I have to lead it. Lead it out a little bit further. Come on.
This way. Come on.
People are kicking off here. Right, that'll do. I think we should be able to ride it from here. There we go. Let me see. Okay, destination set. Let's go for a ride. A nice late afternoon, early evening ride. Yes. And we're off. Get that for review. Don't think we've turned this way out of our camp before now. This might be the first time we're heading down this way. So this is a char-grilled area that we saw when we looked at it from the overlook just on the left. Now we're heading down into the valley that we took a selfie at. Now I do have some plans for today's session if this doesn't take too long, and it might even spill over into the next. And the plan was to take a bit more of an in-depth look at Valentine, because we've been in Valentine for the quest, or a couple of quests, but we've not really been there and looked properly. You know, there's a doctor's office, there's 2 saloons, there's to become kind of a church, there's a a sheriff's office, potential of bounties there. So there's there's several places that we would like to explore. So once we've done this, it's probably going to be night time. We'll head back to camp, we'll rest up. In the morning we'll do our usual routine, chill out, have a cup of coffee, have some breakfast, and then we shall head to Valentine and spend as much time there as we need to see what the crack is. Come on, there we go. Keep plugging away, Snowy. We're just going to actually take a shortcut here. So we need to retrieve the debt from Mr. Downs, who is in the garden.
Whatever do you want?
Doing some gardening. Right, well, what we need to do is we need to get the right weapons on. So we'll go with the carbine repeater on one arm and the double barrel shotgun on the other. Just so it looks like we mean business, you know?
Now, sir. You have no quarrel with me that I know of.
Oh, come here, you maggot.
Please, sir. I'll
Do!
Really? Threaten me, would you?
Please. I have a family, sir. Please.
I don't care about your family. You owe me money.
Just threats will do for now.
Why'd it have to come to this, huh?
Believe me, sir. I didn't want this either.
More threats? Or how about a slap? No, we'll continue to threaten for now.
I'm working as hard as I can.
You ain't such a do-gooder, are you? If you're running out on debts,
I'm not running anywhere. I'm doing my best for you.
Come on!
you are a slippery little bastard. I got you now.
Please, show some compassion. Please.
How many times can we threaten him?
Strauss told me you needed a beating. You saying he was right?
What will that solve?
Pay the money. You borrowed money from my business partner, Herr Strauss. You owe him, you took the money. He wants it back, what's not to understand?
Oh!
Where's our money?
I don't have it.
Sell your place.
We already owe more than it's worth.
Then sell your wife, or your family, or something. We ain't your idea of charity. Is that clear?
Thomas!
What are you looking at?
Thomas!
I said what you looking at, woman.
My husband isn't well.
Chill out.
If we could just have more.
Like I said, we ain't nobody's idea of charity. Get us the money.
Well, that didn't go completely smoothly. We don't have the money. You only hit him once. He was laying it on thick, man. After the sympathy vote. You're not getting any, pal. There's more to that guy than meets the eye, obviously. It's the second time we come across him, so there's more to him than meets the eye. Okay, we've returned without the money. Don't think Mr. Strauss is going to be happy. But hey ho. If they ain't got it, regardless of how much you beat them, if they haven't got it, they haven't got it. What are you supposed to do? Get them to pay in blood? We didn't beat him. You noticed? Perhaps conflicted a little bit, Arthur Morgan. Anyway, it's time for supper. Ooh, we've got some camp music for a change. Very nice. Just when you thought life at camp couldn't get any better, it just has. Right, where's Straussy? Straussy. Just taking our time, probably thinking about what we need to tell him. How are we going to concoct this story about how we haven't got his money? Or are we just going to tell him straight?
Ah, how did you get on?
Not so good. He's almost dead. And they seem more or less destitute. You were a fool for lending them the money.
Well, people who aren't desperate don't seem so interested in my propositions.
Of course.
Is that it? Really? Alright, that was it. I was expecting more of an issue than that. But not that we welcome problems. Mappy. Right, so we have Dutch, who is available for a quest. Now, what I do want to do is I actually want to... How do we remove that? I want to actually go and do the quests that... we got at the very start, and the last of those is actually Reverend Swanson. We've had this quest from the very start, so rather than advancing and doing other quests that we've just got now more recently, I think we should do the older quests first. And that, I think, Javier's Escuela's quest was got after we had the fight in Valentine. So in terms of actual quests, we're going to do this one next, and then we're going to do that one. However, we're not going to do any quests now because I want to explore this town. I haven't explored it off camera, I haven't explored it in the previous save, I haven't had a proper look at Valentine. So we're going to chill out at the camp this evening, bite to eat, maybe a couple of conversations, then we're going to get some shut-eye, head on out nice and early in the morning after some coffee and explore Valentine. We're going to take our time, explore it, see what the town has to offer, see what trouble we can get into. But there is a barber there, and at the very least, we're going to sample what different hairstyles we can have. Still not got enough money to do any sort of decent shopping, but as soon as we do get maybe, $300-400, we might start looking at doing some shopping for new clothes and stuff. Maybe some new weapons, all that kind of jazz.
All good.
Now we are able to get some stew, but you know what? Music by the fire sounds much more of a proposition. Just sit in this lovely chair here and just chill out. Have some of our own cooked meat. We could have sat over there with the rest of the gang, but we're just in quiet contemplation. Morgan's a conflicted guy. We've got that from his previous conversation that he had with the lady over there. Why are horses running around? It's conflicted. All this extorting people from... I say extorting, we're recollecting debts and stuff. He's thinking of alternative ways of living. Anyway, we have some meat here. We've had beef, we've had pork. We're going to now have some of our thyme-infused game meat. Lovely. Enjoy the warm crackle of the fire. Can't tell if the music's still playing. I can't quite hear it. We may be too far away. It would be nice if we could finish off the evening with a game of dominoes, but once again, it's not available. Just a crying shame. Now, in the last session off camera, well, just after the last session off camera, I did actually... There was a letter on the table which I
Hey, John.
which I read, and the letter, I don't know how we can get... Oh, we can.
Miserable Scotch.
We can probably find it in our pack because it's worth you guys looking. So this was just lying on our table. Don't know who's put it there. And it read...
Nice tongue you got there, lady.
Exactly like this. I will let you pause it because I've read it already. I'll let you pause it and read it at your leisure. But it looks like an old flame or an old acquaintance or an old friend, whatever it might be. But some lady, Mary Linton, is back on the scene. She's just north of Valentine. And she's asked us to go and visit her.
Uncle? Karen?
So that's something to bear in mind when we're in the locale. 8 hours sleep for a change. It will be most welcome. Alrighty, new journal entry. Really? We haven't... Oh, the only update will be about the extorting of the money, surely. So we had an update since the last session in relation to the... What the hell is going on here? Oh, apologies. So what I've been actually doing is I have been flicking through chapters rather than just pages. There's been more entries in this journal than I thought, because I'm actually using left and right, which actually skips chapters. So all of our exploits so far have been chronicled by Arthur in his journal. So as you can see, we're going all the way right back to when we captured Kieran. And then we get to our Horseshoe Overlook. He writes about Horseshoe Overlook. Dutch has got a spring back in his step. Talking about that fella that recognised us. Can't remember his name now off the top of my head. Give it Jimmy Brooks, that was a fella. Some little etchings. And what's this? Okay, Hunting with Hosea. Big Bear. So it's a nice chronicle of what's been going on. Relationship with Dutch and Hosea. Big Bear, dead. And this is the latest one. Oh no, we've seen that one before. It wasn't that one. This one here. So this was about the incident at the O'Driscoll's hideout. And when we were rescued by Kieran.
Hey, Abigail. Hi, Karen.
And this is now the newest one. The whole thing revolted me. These sad, desperate bastards, their silly expectations of life and their tawdry reality.
Miss Grimshaw. Miss Jackson.
See, he keeps mentioning this sort of... this regret that he has about doing all these nasty deeds. Anyway, we shall mull over those nasty deeds with a cup of coffee and a chinwag with Pearson.
Room by the fire here, Mr. Morgan.
Why, thank you, Pearson. How are you this fine morning? I'm off in Valentine.
Mr. Morgan. All good, I hope.
Yeah. Morning.
Morgan?
You seem in a good mood.
I do?
Here comes John. Morning, John.
Found some cash in that O'Driscoll cabin, but not much else. A shotgun. And no cold? Not for now, no.
Okay. Always nice to start the day in a civilized manner. Speaking of civilized, just have ourselves one last bite to eat. Some canned peaches today. We've got no beans. And we're good to go. To Valentine. Okay, well, just had to have my dinner. I decided to get to Valentine whilst eating and resume once I'd finished. Hence, we're here. So the building just behind us was the train station / post office. We don't have anything that we can do there at the moment. So we'll check out the rest of town.
What are you doing back here?
Ain't you caused enough trouble? Huh?
What? Do I know you?
Beating up half the saloon like that? Near killing Tommy out in the street? Going funny since then.
Calm yourself.
Come on, there's gotta be a fight every night in that shithole.
Just show some respect next time. We've run far worse than you out of town before.
It's like, first of all, we're holding up traffic. Second of all, we're causing problems.
So, morning, mister. Or that. Yeah.
You have discovered a stranger.
into booze again. What an idiot. Well, look at you.
Doesn't seem to want to talk.
You look like you're having fun. No. Just take it easy, though.
Pain is about the Newton twins. One of them was a girl, anyhow.
But you had been friends back in '73. You rode the Alabaster Trail together.
Funny thing about pigs' penises. They're curly like their tails. Put that in your fucking book, Plato.
This isn't
Who's your
going
friend
anywhere.
there?
This is Jim Boy Calloway. The Jim Boy Calloway.
Who?
The gunslinger. Fastest left-handed draw that ever drew breath. He once killed 14 men in a fight at Lucy Hollow.
What are you waiting for?
How do you mean?
Well, I reckon right now, kill him yourself.
I don't want to kill him. I want to deify him. He's a god. I'm trying to write his biography.
And how's that going?
I think I prefer the duel. Either I'd kill him and be able to be Baltimore's finest ever gunslinger, or he'd kill me and I could be set free from ever having to speak to him again.
Well, you're starting to understand something very important.
What's that?
The joys of gunslinging. It's win-win, freedom or glory.
That's brilliant. I'm gonna write that down, if I may.
Be my guest.
What's your name?
I don't have a name.
But you are a gunslinger.
Not really. I mean, folks who need shooting, I try and shoot in the back. All that other stuff, it's, well, bunk.
But you fought duels.
Once upon a time, I may have.
And you ain't interested in fame.
I don't think so.
Strange. But you like fortune.
I need money, sure.
Okay, And forgive me, mister, if I seem a little desperate. I am a little desperate. This book, I've got to make a thing of it. And, well, there's a whole list of gunfighters. Legends, every last one. Emmett Granger. Flaco Hernandez. Billy Midnight. Black Bell.
Never heard of him.
Maybe you can go and speak to them. Ask them about Calloway. Any of them get uppity, shoot them. I can't believe I just said that, but...
You want me to go and find some sad, deluded fools like him, ask if he was the greatest, and then if they get uppity, shoot him?
Does sound a lot worse than it did in my head.
How much you paying?
Well, a lot. Half the proceeds of the book, if you help me get it written.
I'll see what I can do.
Ha! Oh, get photos.
Okay.
And there are notes on the back of those portraits that should lead you to him.
I'll see what I can find out.
I imagine we'll be stuck here upon your return. Here are some other flophouse.
Inspect the document. So this is Black Bell. May Bell Elizabeth Coulter, Grand Dame of the Gunslingers, the Dynamite Dowager. Blah blah blah. Oh. And a whole host of others. Well, we'll flick through those when we have some time. You know, sat by the fire in camp. We'll flick through those and get the information. But we ain't here to be running around. Oh no! After some random gunslingers. Don't even know how much he's going to pay us. He's talking about the proceeds of his book. How does he even know his book is going to sell? No, we need to turn our attentions elsewhere. Right. So we've got the church and the graveyard. The church isn't marked. We may be able to enter, but I don't think our friend here is a church-going type. So, well, it's still relatively early. We'll grab a newspaper and see what the news is saying. If anything at all.
Hunt continues for Cornwall train robbers.
Ooh, interesting.
How can I help you?
New Hanover, 25 cents. I think that's worth a purchase. Thank you very much.
Next time.
Will you pull up a step? Probably not.
Get your news here, Valentine.
Could always read it in the saloon. We may do that. Oh, I gotta get knocked over. Apologies. I have one drink in a saloon over there and end up losing my senses. Right.
Okay, boy. Let's go.
What else we got? So we got the gun shop. No, I don't think we can afford to buy any guns right now. We hitch our horse here, I think, is probably best. And we'll stroll through town on foot. Take a quick look in the gun shop first. Look at the state of this. Always muddy here.
Morning. What's up? You know, won't grumble.
Guns for
New
sale.
marksman in town. Welcome. Well, it's really the catalog you want to look at. It's got everything in here.
Let's have a look.
Customize. So we got all kinds of guns. We got revolvers, pistols, repeaters, rifles, shotguns, ammunition and accessories. Upgraded gun belt, gun oil, upgraded holster, upgraded bandolier. It gives you a bit of an insight. Increasing your capacity. Nice. And some adverts. Okay.
If it weren't for all the bounties running around New Hanover, I'd be out of business.
Okay, we got arrows, we got all kinds of different ammunitions. Repeating shotgun. Pump action. Semi-auto shotgun. Sawn-off shotgun. Double barrel shotgun. Got both of those. Rolling block rifle. Carcano rifle. We're all locked at the minute. Bolt action rifle. Springfield rifle. Not locked. Cannot afford it though. Light field repeater. Varmint rifle. Good for taking care of small critters when you're hunting. Carbine repeater. Lancaster repeater. Semi-automatic pistol. Mauser. Broom-handled Mauser. Volcanic pistol. Schofield revolver. Catamaran revolver. Double action revolver. All these different things. And that's as much as we've got. Okay.
If it weren't for all the bounties running around New Hanover, I'd be out of business.
Customize.
Never mind. Worth a shot.
Let's have a look at this. So we have a Cattleman revolver, we have the carbine repeater, we have the sawed-off shotgun, the double barrel, and the hunting knife. These are equipped to shoulder, equipped to back. Select. So we can customize our Catter. We can get it clean.
Why don't we enhance your gun? See how much more it can do.
We could probably clean it ourselves, couldn't we? Is it dirty? It does look a bit... Yeah, let's get it clean. So it's cleaned. Components. Grip.
It's a nice piece and all, but I'd personally add some rifling. Take it or leave it.
Look at that. Different grips. Different barrels. Extra accuracy if we extend the barrel. Improved rifling for the range. Oh boy, I didn't know we could do this. Iron sights. Extra accuracy, certainly.
If it weren't for all the bounties running around New Hanover, I'd be out of business.
Styles. Metals.
You want to make this really yours? Give it a personal engraving.
Oh, look at that. It can change the colour of the barrel, the colour of the cylinder. Pretty much the colour of everything. So all the metal bits. It can engrave. Full engravings. Ooh, look at that. Look at this. Different style engravings. Inlay. Metals. Engravings on the barrel. Frame, etc., etc. Carvings.
The more bounty posters that go up, the more people flock to my shop.
And
varnish
colour of
Valentine.
the grip. That is some in-depth customization. Just on a simple revolver. And we've seen how many weapons in the game. Was it 59 or something ridiculous? And you can do this with pretty much all of them. Have your very own customized weapons to your precise liking. That is insane. You could spend ages just doing this. Anyway, we're going to save our coin for the time being for more important things. Well, as I say, when we come back with about 400 or 500, we may start to treat ourselves to more of these kind of things. You know, optional extras. Whereas at the moment, we're really only ever going to buy necessities. Pop into the doctor's office in a second. We're just going to check out the sheriff's office for any potential bounties.
Well, looky here. Maybe this is our man.
You a bounty hunter, mister?
Maybe. It depends.
Well, I'm guessing you ain't here to pass the day, turn yourself in, or discuss the finer points of county law. Then I don't need to know much more than that, till I got a reason to.
All right.
You smell that? This here's a livestock town, mister. Attracts delinquents and reprobates like flies. Now, I'm not a fellow to pass a quick judgment, but I've been around long enough to know you don't hire a saint to catch a sinner. You bring me what I need, and I'll pay you well, and I won't ask no questions.
So, what is it you need?
Why don't you have a look at that poster on the wall over there?
He's a low-down huckster. He's been poisoning folks with his miracle cure from here to Annsburg. Killed more than Landon Ricketts without even pulling a trigger. Gets some kind of sick satisfaction out of it.
The fella over at the saloon says he thought he saw him by the gorge straight north of here. You think you can bring him in? The money's good. I need him alive, though. I want to make sure the women he witted get compensated before he swings.
I'll see what I can do.
Well, good luck to you.
See what I can do. Look at ourselves a bounty.
And we need him alive. That's an important point. Alive? I get...
For capture alive. Benedict Albright, selling harmful substances as miracle medicine. He's on the run, thought to have remained in the vicinity of Valentine. Okay, so wanted alive. We're going to have to sue him and truss him up. Do we have to do this now? I kind of just wanted to explore the town. I wasn't sort of committing myself to anything in particular, but it looks as if we've kind of committed ourselves to this. Oh, damn and blast. Well, it's the first dipping of the toe into the bounty situation. What else is there to explore? Well, we've been to the general store before. The doctor's office will simply sell doctory stuff, although there is a situation with a potential robbery here, so we may avoid that for the timing. And there's the saloon, so we'll pop to the saloon, maybe get a new hairstyle, and then we'll head to the bounty. Other than that, there's not really much else to see here, as far as I can tell, at least, anyway. Unless there's some hidden little gems.
Hello.
Right. Let's visit the barber. Fingers crossed this does not break out into some kind of brawl this time.
First time in Smithfields?
I hope I don't see my brother around here.
Hello?
Look at this guy. Fancy outfit.
New in town? Hey, you're welcome here. I'll have you neatened up in no time.
Oh, hey! Facial hair! Well, we've kind of got the facial hairstyle that we want. We'll see what other options are available that aren't available when we shave ourselves. But we'll start with the hair. Trim or style? Styles? Pomade? Just a bit of slick back style. Left parted. Left parted with the fade. That's kind of cool. Middle parted with the fade. Because the length of our hair, oh, we can still alter the length. Still not completely, it's not grown to its fullest.
Get comfy here, and we'll get started.
Could just let it grow to its absolutely maximum capacity and then get it styled. Right parted fade, swept back.
You got that right. This place.
Swept back with a fade. It's kind of decent. Buzzed. That's really short.
All right, sit down, and we can get started.
Bald. Should we go full bald? No, God. It doesn't look hideous. I hate that one. Right, I'm quite thinking swept back fade.
You've been in the sun too long.
A 3. Yeah, I like that. $1.25.
Thinking of getting a trim?
Yeah, we'll go with that one.
That's, looks pretty good.
It's pretty good. It's almost worth not even wearing a hat just to show it off. Trim. Hair. That's just literally trimming it down. Well, kind of, oh, we could take it, kind of makes it fade even more. Just takes a little bit off the back and fades it even more at the neck.
All I want
I
is
can do
one
just about anything,
handsome man.
even them new city styles.
You know what? No, we'll leave it as it is. Let's have a look at beards. Facial hair. Whoa, look at this! So we can just trim it. Like we can at home. Because it is looking a little bit out of, it's looking a little bit out of control, it must be said. I mean, this is the style that we were wanting, but it is a little bit bushelled. Full styles. Clean shaven? No. The Maltese just takes off the sides, which is not what we want. Soup saver. Goatee.
Taking off a fine
Josiah.
mustache damn near breaks my heart. But whatever the customer wants.
Forked Spartan. It's not bad.
So, you here to drink or what?
Mustache styles. You can actually shape the mustache. Natural, pencil, handlebar. Give it a little bit of shaping.
You saw this here soup strainer and got inspired, huh?
Chin styles. Natural, double forked chin. Sideburn style. Well, that just
catch my daddy around here. You got that right.
yeah, I think that was better.
My grandpa used to wear mutton
Okay, so that was the barber. Faded the hair back. Just slightly changed the mutton chops to the side there. The general goatee is going to be as it is. Yeah.
Howdy.
And he's going to cover it all with a hat.
All right. Guess we're here.
As you do. Right, I think I'm going to have a very quick drink. And
Be
then
careful, damn you!
I am going to remain calm because I have a new hairstyle. But if you caught me on a bad day, things could be different. Bartender, drinks. Whiskey.
Give me something to drink, anything.
Hey there.
Glass of the good stuff.
I think I had enough.
Hey there, cowboy.
And down in one. Lovely.
Another?
Ooh, takes away from our health. No thanks, I got something to do. Business to attend to and all that.
Supper's about to come back up.
I think if we get this bounty and it's successful and we get paid $50, I think we might put some of that towards customizing our revolver. Kind of tempted that. Now that I've seen it, I'm kind of tempted. I want to customize my first weapon now. Here comes Snowy.
Hello, sir.
Morning. Or is that midday now? Could well be midday. How time flies when you're doing odds and ends. Come on then. Let's go.
Alright then.
Oh, we didn't read the paper.
Yeah.
There'll be time for that soon enough. Oh, somebody mourning at a grave. According to the map, it didn't appear to be too far away, so...
Y'all all right then?
Hello, sir.
Heading to pastures new. This guy may have an entourage for us to have to deal with. Hopefully not. I reckon we're getting close. Picked a nice spot. Picked a very nice spot. Wait a second, I'm seeing signs of life up there. Is that animals or is that our target? Now we do need him alive. That was what we were constructed. Some of the bounties you can take back dead or alive, and I believe that if they're dead you get paid less. But this one specifically needs to be alive. Let's just stop here a second.
What we got here?
He looks to be on his own. Ripe for the picking, right, ripe for the picking. This is gonna be child's play.
Are you Benedict Albright? Oh, sir? Huh. Kinda look like him. I was told he'd be up here. No, not me, sir. It's because I want to buy some medicine, and I heard good things. I'll pay in gold if you could help me find him. It's just my mother's real sick. Oh, well, if that's the case, if it's for a sick woman, I'd be happy to help. I'm a healer, you know, a medical man. Finest medicine in the state. Game's over, mister. Put your hands up. I'm taking you in. Taking me in? What for? Apparently that stuff you're pushing is killing folk. There's a price on your head. I don't know, it ain't my business. Come on, partner, that's crap. I'm a healer. I got an aura. I speak to spirits. I'm a scientist. Folks get real angry for no good reason.
No, it's gonna fall.
This is a mistake. Keep your hands up, buddy. They only want you for questioning. I have to insist that this is a mistake. Don't be a fool.
Oh, we need him alive!
I'm slipping! Shit!
Get up!
Oh, you saved me! Now come on, buddy, let's make this easy. What, you taking me in? It's just for questioning. Oh, you saved my life! Ain't we had enough drama? I'd be better off jumping. They expressly told me not to kill you. Oh, this is about you. Don't jump! Or what? You can't shoot me, no! Please. I'll take my chance. Come here! Bye for
Oh my god! Oh what are you doing? He's now nicking his horse. Our horse is just down the road. Oh, a Hungarian half-bred. Where is he? Run, you daft beast. We're gonna have to lasso him out of the river. Switch to a cinematic camera. We really must. Where is he?
Shit. I gotta cross. Swim to the edge. Grab on to something.
Come on, this camera's not really helping.
Don't you dare jump. Look out, the rapids. Hold your breath.
Come on, horsey. Gotta move quicker now.
All right.
Where is he?
Throw me a rope!
Get here,
Come here.
you fool.
Come here.
What a moron.
Gotcha now.
Come on, move it. Rather unceremonious. You imbecile.
Who made you God, friend? Who made you judge? I'm only in it for the money. That's even worse. I'm sure it does seem that way.
Oh, and that cuts the chatter out.
Just take you in.
Just do a bit of looting first.
Just isn't your day, is it?
And, oh, miracle tonic. And some hair gel. The 1890 equivalent. Right. Stick him on his own horse. Hungarian half-bred. Study the horse. This is a new horse for us. Okay. So we shouldn't be walking through the water here. Ooh, look, passerby. We will just keep on walking, pal. Just keep on walking. Hopefully it's not too deep. Lovely. Right. Back to Valentine then. Just calm this horse down.
You're all right, girl.
Full speed ahead. Come on. Drag him into an empty jail cell. Oh.
Sir.
Give him a bat. He was just about to come round there and probably start flapping his guns. We ain't got time to listen to his crap. Boom! Put him out cold once again.
I seem to keep blacking out.
Oof!
You do seem to keep blacking out. Sir, this isn't necessary. I'm a medical man, a healer. It's all just a big mistake. Oh,
It's perfectly necessary, sir.
I told you to shut up. Who made you judge? I'm only in it for the money. Oh, I don't feel well at all. You're a bully, sir.
I'm a man of justice.
Oh, my lord. I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Mrs. Calthorpe was just leaving.
Sure. Where you want him?
Cell in the back.
There's been some terrible mistake. I never did it. Any of it. I thought I told you to shut up, partner. But I told you. But nothing. Shut up. And, good luck. It's been real fun. You ain't much of a man. You ask folks for forgiveness, you remember this, partner. I've already forgotten. Now, sure, how much was you offering?
$50. Here.
Thank you.
How about another 50 for swift service?
Please, remember what I told you.
We shall ask no questions about what you were doing with that lady. Oh, look who's joined us. Snowy. Yeah, clever horse, aren't you? Right, well, to finish the session off, what we are actually going to do... Oh, it's not Snowy. I'm confused. What we are actually going to do is we're going to head into the saloon. We're going to take a seat. We're going to read the damn paper. Celebrate our new $50.
You ain't worth 2 shits, whole damn lot.
Okay, can we sit down at the table?
Hello.
Oh, come on. You've got to be able to sit at a table, surely.
All in this time, all right? Oh, I'm on my best behavior. 19 over once.
You're telling me you cannot sit at a table in this here saloon?
How many redskins killed?
No!
They deserved it. They were Here it comes.
No, no, no! I was trying to sit down, you fool!
We're ending this. That's it.
Oh my god, we have got into a bar fight again. Somehow, this is really not what was intended. I did not intend this to happen. I tried to press triangle to sit down. I've ended up grabbing him.
I ain't gonna stop you as of yet, but I am watching.
Oh, we might as well finish it off.
You son of a bitch. God's sake! You want me to kill you?
Well, that $50 we just got is probably going to be right down the Swanee now, isn't it? Is that a tooth? Damn it, blast. Who is this guy? The Terminator? Jesus. Is there a back door in here? God, this guy is like insane. Everybody's watching here. Got a crowd going on. Just get the flipping hell down!
Do yourself the favor of getting someplace quite quick.
Move.
Damn way.
Move.
Hey, careful there.
Move. I'm out of here. Flipping hell, what the heck? They know it's me though, right? They've seen my face and everything. Can never turn up in Valentine again without paying my bounty. I have to pay it at the post office. Oh, I was trying to sit down. I ended up pressing the triangle to try and sit down, and it ended up grabbing. That's annoying. Anyway, we'll end the session right there. Oh dear. So we were on the side of good. We handed in a bounty. It was all rather marvellous. And then all of a sudden we ended up on the side of bad. Causing another... Well, we didn't cause the first one, but we certainly caused this one a bar brawl with a big guy dressed in all kind of furs. And we finally got the better of him and made her run out the back door. Repercussions? Not so sure. But we'll find out in the next session. So... join me then. See you soon.